An extremely rare ceremony in Pawtucket today as the remains of a soldier were laid to rest, a veteran of the Civil War.
NBC 10's Temi Atalaya takes us through the sights and the sounds of the memorial at historic Oak Grove Cemetery.
On this beautiful and breezy fall day, state and local leaders gather to honor a man none of them has ever met.
Today is a historic event in Pawtucket as we finally lay Byron Johnson, a native of our city, to rest over a century after his service.
Byron R. Johnson fought in the Civil War, serving with the 11th Rhode Island Infantry. The city of Pawtucket arranged this memorial service, including a procession from City Hall to the Oak Grove Cemetery on Central Avenue, a 21-gun salute, and a red blanket wrapped around his cremains honoring the Rhode Island textile mills that provided critical supplies in the war.
And red wool was often issued to Rhode Island soldiers due to an excess in supply. Byron was likely issued one of these blankets when he enlisted, and today we return him to the city of his birth under the same symbol of protection and pride.
Johnson was born in Pawtucket in 1844 to a working-class family. On September 8, 1862, he left his family to fight in the Civil War.
He never married, he had no children, and he left no known photographs behind. After the war, Byron returned to Pawtucket, where he owned a home on Main Street and ran an apothecary shop on the plot that would later become the Pawtucket Public Library.
He died in 1913 by stomach cancer. 111 years later, his cremains are brought to Pawtucket, and his legacy is honored.
What's interesting to me about the life of Byron Johnson is he joined the 11th Volunteer Infantry Regiment at a time when Abraham Lincoln was drafting the Emancipation Proclamation, at a time when the war was shifting causes from to preserve the Union and free a people. That is significant.
The ceremony ended with people invited to lay coronations down at the final resting place of Johnson.
It is an honor to bring Byron's remains back home to Pawtucket and reconnect him with the community he came from.
Honoring the service and sacrifice of a significant man. In Pawtucket, Temi Atalaya, NBC 10 News.